After 4 years, we have another Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rises. Now, this was the first Batman movie I ever saw in theaters. It was pretty epic. It felt pretty cool. I never saw the others in theaters. So this was a pretty interesting experience. The Dark Knight Rises, the plot goes, it's been 8 years since the events of The Dark Knight, and the Batman has disappeared. Since Harvey Dent was the DA of Gotham, crime rates have been cut immensely. There's 1,000 people in Blackgate Prison. There's people in Arkham. Gotham has never been safer. Until one day, when a man named Bane comes to Gotham. And his plan is to lure the Bat out of hiding. I like Tom Hardy's performance as Bane in this movie. He's menacing. He's intimidating. He's big. He's powerful. He's destructive. He even gets the best of Batman in their first encounter. The only problem I have with Bane in this movie is I can barely understand a word he says because of his mouthpiece. It was like he's like this. The fire rises. Oh, you were born in the dark. Oh, you think darkness is your ally. You've merely adopted the dark. I was born in the dark, molded by it. Never saw the light. Till I was a man was nothing but bright. That's what he says. I can barely understand him, but I knew what he meant. As far as my thoughts on this movie goes, I was thoroughly enjoyed throughout the entire 2 hours 45 minutes. I think it's a solid conclusion to the Dark Knight trilogy. Do I think the movie was better than the Dark Knight? I would say no. The movie felt bigger, felt more destructive. But what the Dark Knight had, it was chaos and madness. That's what made the Dark Knight the best Batman film so far. The Dark Knight Rises couldn't quite capture all of that. But it was still pretty good. I like the plot of the movie, I like the ending of the movie. I like that Gotham is turning into Bedlam. Bane's holding the city for ransom. Batman's nowhere to be found. So I like it. Commissioner Gordon, there's more people shine in this movie. Alfred shines in this movie. Gordon shines in this movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he shines in this movie. So Christopher Nolan, he lets other people get to shine than just, Christian Bale. Even Liam Neeson makes a pop-up cameo here in this film. My only issue with this film is that I thought there was a little bit too much Bruce Wayne and not enough Batman. 1 second he's there, 1 second he's gone. And there's also Anne Hathaway. She plays Catwoman. I thought she was alright, but when she was first cast as Catwoman, I thought that was a bit odd. But that was The Dark Knight Rises. I like it. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I'll probably go back and watch this, every now and then. I watch my DC movies a whole lot, mostly a Marvel guy, but Batman's my boy. So what's next for the Batman future now that the Dark Knight trilogy has ended? Well, we got Ben Affleck's Batman and Suicide Squad, Justice League, Dawn of Justice. I reviewed those movies. They're on the channel. The next movie I will review will be tomorrow, and it'll be The Batman. The 11th solo Batman movie. So that should be pretty fun. Robert Pattinson's turn at the Cape and Cowl. Like I said, Dark Knight Rises, pretty good. 10 out of 10. Like the action. There's a lot of great scenes. The robbery at the New York Stock Exchange. Bridges blowing up. Football stadiums blowing up. A plane hijacking scene. Dark Knight Rises, it's good stuff. If you're not a comic book movie fan, you might like this movie. So go check it out. That's my Dark Knight Rises review.